Hey, welcome back, everybody. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Happy hump day, hump night to you all. So, the final one, baby. Final Fantasy Residence. I covered like 7 games, but these are the 7 games that I'm most excited for. I would cover all of Summer Games Fest, but there's just so many good titles that I would have been doing this for another 2 or 3 months. But this is our final one, Final Fantasy Residence. This one's the biggest surprise of the whole thing. I was not expecting a HD 2D Final Fantasy game by the talented and incredible guy, guys and gals from Team Asanos, Creative Studio 5. But without further ado, gonna watch the trailer, break it down, go on the Square Enix site, go over all the information, and then that'll be a wrap for my Summer Games Fest highlighted games series. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, got this queued up here. Let's watch this.
The first Final Fantasy in HD 2D. Final Fantasy returns to its roots with cinematic pixel art in a classic tale of crystals with a new twist. Final Fantasy Resonance. A mysterious warrior driven by revenge and shrouded in darkness seeks to shatter the 8 crystals that sustain this world. As a knight of the realm, you set out on a journey to protect the crystals. Encounter allies bound by a shared fate. Explore fantastic lands. And overcome countless perils along the way.
Let's do this thing!
Uncover the secrets of the past as you discover the truth of this world. Summon new strength from outside and within. Final Fantasy Resonance, coming October 22nd, 2026. Heroes resonate across worlds.
Not that I want to get through summer that fast, but we got some bangers coming out, folks. Some real bangers. All right. Next, let's go to the Square Enix press release for this. Final Fantasy Residence, Hope Hope resonates within the crystal. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. There. Okay. Story: The Kingdom of Night's Grand Schultz. Its people live peaceful lives blessed by the power of the crystal. Sounds familiar to another Final Fantasy. Rain, the commander of the airship squadron, receives a royal decree. Investigate the Earth Shrine where the magical barrier protecting it has waned. Determine the cause together with Laswell, his childhood friend and deputy commander. Upon reaching the inner chamber of the shrine, the two encounter a mysterious man clad in black armor. Overwhelmed by his immense power, Rain and Laswell are defeated. The Earth Crystal is shattered before their eyes. Though Rain and Laswell nearly survive, their airship is wrecked and their comrades have fallen. Sounds like the beginning of the game. When Rain and Laswell return, they find Grant Schultz under attack by the armored man Vertistis of the Dark. They manage to rescue the king, but once again suffer a crushing defeat. Ow, man. Ooh. To protect the remaining crystals across the world, Rain and Laswell set out on a journey in pursuit of Veritas of the Dark, joined by Fina, the mysterious girl they met in Grand Schultz. At this moment, none of them could have imagined the turbulent fate that awaited them, and so their journey began. So, I do know that this game is an adaptation of Brave Exvius, and back in 2020, whoever worked on it, the director, I believe, he wanted to preserve the Brave Exvius story. So they began working on this in 2020. And they've been working on this game ever since. And now let's get into the features of this. Features return to the pixel art world of Final Fantasy, evolved from its classic roots, travel with companions bound by fate, call on visions to aid in battle to uncover the truth behind a force that threatens to bring ruin to everything. Cinematic pixel art. What if Final Fantasy can continue the push of the limits of pixel art? The first Final Fantasy to join the HD 2D lineup. So stoked for this. I love this art style. Resonance delivers a visually striking Guinness experience that feels both nostalgic and new, enhanced by dramatic camera angles, pixelated 3D models. Oh my god, this got me tickled pink. I love this 3D models that make every moment more dramatic and immersive. So let's go back to the trailer.
The first Final Fantasy in 8.
It's awesome. Got the Black Mage waging battle. Ooh, I wonder if there's some references from other Final Fantasies besides the Visions. But yeah, this
Final Fantasy returns to its roots.
and this. I love this art. I mean, you get a 360 view. I mean, it's just so beautiful. And look at the different angles and perspectives. I mean, it's fantastic. This makes the pixel art, more evolved, immersive, and alive. I love this. I absolutely love this.
Cinematic pixel art in a classic tale of crystals with a new twist.
Oh my God, you got Bahamut charging up.
Twist.
Look at this. This is freaking awesome. How did Team Asano pull this off? I gotta know the process. Well done. Just extremely well done. All right, we'll continue with the rest of this. But this cinematic pencil arc has me so stoked alone. A return to the familiar, a classic RPG adventure unfolds in a world filled with beloved Final Fantasy elements, airship, crystals, espers, and Moogles woven into the fabric of the story, and so much more. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome that we have an airship again.
Fantasy resonance. Revenge and shrouded in darkness. As a knight of the realm, you set out
Yeah, we got this gorgeous world map. We got the Chocobo.
on a journey to protect the crystals.
Those are the three characters.
Encounter allies bound by a shared fate.
Look at these portraits. Wonderful. I love this. These portraits are well done too, man.
Encounter allies bound by
And it looks like we're gonna have more allies than these three here, but these portrait men's beautiful. I love or I'm hoping they're animated, but if not, it's all good.
a shared fate. Explore fantastic lands.
There we go. Airship. Love it. And we got the snow, different bionomes here. The crystals. I'm guessing that's one of the shrines, but beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And now let's get on to the strategic turn-based battles. Exploit enemy weaknesses to stagger them, breaking their defenses to seize extra turns, gain the upper hand with powerful resonant attacks and cinematic battles shaped by smart choices. All right. This is something I'd love to see. As you know, I love action. That's my first preference. Then the hybrid games like Final Fantasy VII Remake series and Trails in the Skies, new hybrid system, or I don't know if it's new or not, but anyway. But turn based, I still got love for turn based. I started out with turn based games, and very first turn based game I played was Final Fantasy VII OG. So I'm glad they're returning in this.
And overcome countless
Yeah, this is the bad.
perils along the way.
Staggered, we saw that there. Super awesome.
Let's do this thing!
Sweep and stagger. Okay, so you can stagger enemies. You can stagger multiple enemies through sweep and stagger. That is incredible. They have flush. Stagger to me is becoming one of Final Fantasy's gameplay slash combat staples. Starting with 13, it's evolved in Final Fantasy VII Remake. And we also got it in Final Fantasy 16, its own version. So seeing them continue with the stagger is awesome. Like ATB, like command based menus and gameplay. This is Final Fantasy, and I'm so happy we got this. Really incredible stuff.
Uncover the secrets of the past as you discover the truth of this world.
Okay, moving on before I get more entranced by the art style. Guys, it's just so beautiful. I love it. Final Fantasy Legends bolster your team with visions, echoes of beloved Final Fantasy characters who fight alongside you with unique skills and abilities for deep party customization. So, let's go ahead.
Coming
Yes.
and within. Within. Summon new strength from outside.
And I love how you have the more realistic summons as you summon them.
And within. Final Fantasy Resonance. Coming October 22nd, 2026.
I'm buying it day one.
Heroes resonate across worlds.
But yeah, holy crap. I mean, this is awesome. And we're going to have Tidus too. That this is incredible. And then hours of side content to discover. The world is filled with secrets, including a wandering sword master, Gilgamesh. He was just in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Love his introduction. A coliseum with deadly monsters and rewards to match. I love combat, so that sounds right up my alley. Chamber of Arms with formidable foes sealed within legendary weapons and a showdown with the ultimate weapon. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Then we'll get to the characters. We got my boy Clifford Chapin. Oh, so guys, I love My Hero Academia. And this man here voiced Bakugo, one of my favorite characters. I know he's a little rough. I know, but at the same time, Bakugo is that dude. And of course, I love Midoriya. No, who doesn't love Midoriya? But I mean, we got Bakugo's voice actors, the voice actor of Hamill. Well, and I like how he's the main protagonist. Got this cool sword. I like his drip. So I get the sense here, the design. He's a cross between. I mean, I know he's commands the airborne squadron, so this design really depicts his role. And not only that, his confidence and whatnot. And let's read about Rain, the main protagonist, a knight of the kingdom of Grand Schult, who is exceptionally skilled and entrusted with commanding an airship squadron at a young age. Earnest and principled, he refuses to choose one side over another, even in dire situations, remaining determined to protect everybody. All right, so your classic hero, bro. Rain holds complicated feelings towards his father, Regan, who left his family behind and disappeared without a trace. Okay, so we got some. I don't want to disparage it by saying daddy issues, but it reminds me a bit of Titus with the relationship with his father. And we'll explore more of these characters. Okay, we read about Rain. Laswell, voiced by Alejandro Sab. That's another great choice. I loved him as Akihiko, and also who else did he voice? I'm blanking. There's Leon. There's the main character in Hell's Paradise. I got to get back into that game, but very cool. Oh yeah, Shallon. So really good cast in here. A knight of the kingdom of Grand Schultz, who possesses skill equal to Rain, serves as his deputy commander in the air ship's squadron. Serious and disciplined, he is a model soldier trusted by both his subordinates and his superiors. Orphaned at a young age, Laswell was taken in and raised by Rain's family. So they're like surrogate brothers. All right, I like that. Having grown up with Rain, he finds himself dragged along with Rain's impulsive nature. Okay, so our main protagonist seems like he has an impulsive nature a bit. All right, I'm not too mad at that. Gives him diversity. Matter of fact, I do like it. And it seems like Laswell is the one that will rein, no pun intended, when he's getting a little overzealous or impulsive. And then we got our main girl, Fina, no, voiced by Lizzie Freeman. Love her work. Love her work. So I'm blanking on her. I mean, I know she Chizuhara in Rent a Girlfriend. Yes, I watch cheesy romantic anime. And she was also Koro, and she was also the main girl in what you would call Licorice Recoil, and she voices Koro in Pokemon Horizons. Love that show. And she voices Metis in the answer for Persona 3 Reload. So I like this casting. I really do. I feel like this will fit Fina fine. And let's find out about Fina. A mysterious girl who appears from the Earth Crystal. She has lost all her memories except for her name, cheerful and pure hearted. Fina excels in white magic and archery and can even communicate with the Espers. However, she cannot remember where she learned these skills or why she is able to speak with Esters at all. So with all these abilities and her memories, I feel like a big focus of Final Fantasy Resonance is gonna be her. And I'm digging her design. Matter of fact, I didn't even comment on Laswell design, but I love this design too. And I think my boy's got some samurai attributes, but her love the fit, love the design. Since he excels in white magic and archery, I feel like that's a throwback to Rosa from Final Fantasy IV. And communicating with the Espers, I think that's some Terra influence. Although the Espers could speak in that game, so I I would say I forget who else can speak to Spurs, but I'm getting the classic Final Fantasy. She reminds me a lot of Terra, to be honest with you. Veritas of the Dark, voiced by Ian Sinclair. He's a fantastic voice actor. There, one of the Sworn Six, Palladia. He suddenly appears before Rain and the others, destroying the Earth crystals, schemes to annihilate all crystals. All right, so the breaking of the crystals, I'm not sure what other Final Fantasy does this besides 16, but it's interesting that they want to destroy the crystals, and I wonder what that purpose is for. Then we got this girl. I feel like she may, I don't know. Does she look like Fina? Yeah, I think she looks a bit like Fina, so I'm sensing some connection there, but let's read what she's about. Voiced by Corey Petit. I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. A mysterious woman bound by deep enmity to Veritas of the Dark. She travels alongside Brahman and wields offensive magic. Though she often teases Rain and presents a playful full front, a strong unwavering resolve is hidden beneath her light-hearted demeanor. So, what the impression here I get here? What you got? These whip snake, this whip and these snakes, and then you got this. Oh no, this is her main. This is one of her whips, but I feel like Dark Mystery Girl. All right, you got your light mystery girl here who's kind, and then you got this playful one who seems to be. I think she has some connection to Fina. I know nothing about Brave Expius, but I am sure she has some connection to Fina. And then also Veritas of the Dark Deep into me. I wonder what that means. I wonder if that means that these two are enemies. But liking the cast, media, I mean, I think we went through all that in the cutscenes, but guys, I am excited about this. And just to wrap this up, oh, we went on for 24 minutes already. All right, so just to wrap this up, I'm excited for this game, and I'm there day one. I mean, I'm gonna support this game because I want more of these games. So I feel like this game really opened the floodgates on what's possible from past mobile games to be converted into console games. It's like Octopath Traveler Zero, like presented the possibility, but then Final Fantasy Resonance, like I said, open the floodgates. The possibilities are now endless. I mean, I'm hearing this is based on the first season of Brave Exvius, and I think there's like 4 or 5. I mean, we could get more games, more DLCs, more expansions. Are you kidding me? Sign me up, man. And you know what? This lays down the possibilities for near reincarnation, which is a bit of a continuation of Near Automata. And then the ones that I really, really, really want to be converted into console games: Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, Kingdom Hearts Key, before Union Cross. I don't know if they're the same thing or not. I think they're the same thing. Dark Road, even. And Missing Link. That could be reborn as a console game. The possibilities are endless, and I love it. Square Enix and Team Asano are in their bag with this one. But this video has been going on for 26 minutes. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna sign off tonight. Real quick, I will be we doing a Final Fantasies, the Pride Land. I mean Kingdom Hearts 2, the Pride lands this Friday. We'll do it in the afternoon around 2, 3 o'clock. I'll nail down the final time. Make sure my schedule clear. I ain't got nothing going on. But yeah. This is Afro Cloud. I'm signing off, y'all. Thank you for watching. This will be on YouTube later. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Without you, friend, and I'll tell you